We're talking a little bit about the Red Wing game last night right now, and this is the thing that really caught my attention. Between periods, Patrick Kane talking. They had an interview with him, and his quote was, "I know for a fact I'm going to be better than I was last year, and even the year before. I couldn't move side to side. I was peg-legged." Okay. Patrick Kane says he knows for a fact he's going to be better than he was last year, and even better than the year before. And I'm thinking to myself, does this mean anything? Like, why does he know for a fact? He says he's been out there skating. Is there any way he can possibly know for a fact? Have the doctor said, actually, dude, the hip we worked on is stronger and better than the one on the other side?
I don't know. I love this story now. This has got so much intrigue. It's you look at this surgery, and I think what I saw last night, there have been 4 players that have had it. 2 guys never even played after it. The other 2 were Jovanovski and Backstrom, and they played parts of a season, but really had very little impact. They were nowhere near the players they were beforehand. I have no idea what to expect out of this. I mean, because he hasn't been hit. He's been skating, which is awesome, but he hasn't been hit or jostled or pushed along the boards. We don't know how he's going to react to that, how the hip is going to react to that. But if he says he feels great, and he's been skating for a while now, right? A couple months he's actually been skating. So if he's not had setbacks and that thing feels great, he's moving around and getting the feel for it, and he actually thinks he's going to return to the ice next week and play either the 5th or the 7th. Mm-hmm. The 7th would be next Thursday, I think, and it's a home game. That's unbelievable. This is an unbelievable story if this works out. If he is feeling as good as he did a couple years ago, would I expect him to have, be a point-a-game guy? I don't. I mean, you could talk all the stuff you want to talk about, but the fact is, I think he had 92 points 2 years ago. That's a great season. I mean, that's you're an all-star the whole bit. I don't expect that. If that happens, I'm going to be absolutely jaw-dropped amazed. I'm kind of at this point going to be amazed if he's able to play the final, 45 games or whatever it is on the schedule, or 50 games. I don't know how many games they played here, but I'll be surprised if he plays every night. I would imagine they want to have some maintenance days and give him a little bit of a break here and there. But I'm really looking forward to seeing Patrick Kane line up in a Red Wing uniform, seeing who's going to play with. I imagine he'll play with DeBrincat just because it's the familiarity right away. But maybe he doesn't start with Alex. Maybe he starts with somebody else. But this is a guy who's a surefire Hall of Famer, a 3-time Stanley Cup champion, a former Hart Trophy winner, who's 2 years removed from a pretty great season of 92 points. And the Red Wings got him for $2 million, basically, for the rest of the season. It's a freaking
He knows
deal.
For a fact.
If they've just added an all-star player to this team of that caliber offensively, now he's got his warts defensively.
Yep.
But if they've added somebody offensively who is, I'm not even going to say as good as he's advertising right now, but being a guy who can, net 25 goals the rest of the way, that's amazing.